All right, man. So we've looked at the pelvis positioning, right? So now I want to look at two muscles I want to look at today specifically. Let's look at your hamstring and quad. We do a full assessment of all the other musculature as well that's surrounding the pelvis, but we're going to focus on those two today because it usually tells me the most information on what's going on with your pelvis, right? All right, so let's check your hamstring on this side first. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go right underneath your spine, right where your belly button is, and that's L3, right? That's where your typical lordotic, like lumbar curve should be, right? So I'm looking for there to be just enough room that my hand can slide right underneath your spine, right? Awesome. Now, really slowly, keep this right angle. I want you to slowly straighten out your leg for me. Okay, that's a right angle. Don't let it move. Go up again. Good. Now hold right there. About there. You got it? Don't let it go down any lower. Cool. Try and get an idea of the angle that I have on your knee. Ideally, from this bent knee position, I'm looking for you to give me like 160 to 180 on hamstring length, right? So from right here, I've got right at 160. So right at the basis of the range I'm going for, right? So relax 1 second. So, oh, sorry. Sorry, dude. Do you want me to do that again? So let's think about it this way. You had a big pelvic tilt forward, like double the range, right? We just checked your hamstring length, and it looks like, based on that test, it looks like your hamstring is actually short, right? Meaning, so I wanted 160, like if this is the going outer, I wanted like more than 160 for you to be able to straighten it up to straight, right? So you're right at that base level. So if I didn't know your pelvis positioning, I would think, oh, he's probably got tight hamstrings. But knowing your pelvis position, knowing that the back of your pelvis is that high up, that your hamstrings are pulled that long, it's more that your hamstrings are already pulled full to their length, not that they're short and tight. So we need to do actually the opposite of stretching them. We need to shorten and tighten them in order to pull your pelvis back in, right? So that missing piece of knowing like, okay, what's going on with the hamstrings versus what's going on with the pelvis, those two pieces are super important to really be able to give you exactly what your body needs to fix that, right? All right, so let's look at your quad length tension as well. So I'm going to traction out just a little bit. So really slowly, Jason, I'm going to bring your heel down to your butt. You let me know if it starts to get like 10 out of 10 tension-wise. You just let me know, right? All right, let's go slowly down. So it's starting to feel tight. What does it feel like on your side?
It feels like we go further.
Got it. Good. So I got to my goal, which is I just need to get your heel to your butt, right? The thing is, I had to work my butt off to get you there, right? So it doesn't necessarily mean that your quads are overly tight, but it's kind of like what we were talking about. Most likely, you're a little quad dominant. Your quads are really dense and strong, right? So what I would probably try first is to try and strengthen your hamstrings individually and isolate them, try and strengthen them by themselves. If I needed to in the program, we would start to stretch your quads a little bit to try and inhibit them, right? Because I want to switch the balance out of you being so strong here and weak here to being a little more balanced front and back. Cool? Awesome.